Alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks Xbox One replays. Again, we're platooned up with the great Joe. This time we're both in our VK-4502Bs. And we are on a highway. Seeing we're in the 4502B, we're going to head right to town. Go get hunkered down and see what kind of game we can have off in town. Time to roll out. Gonna take us a minute to get over there because the VKs are not the fastest tank in the world. So Joe got the jump on me because he started in a little bit better position, but hey, we're gonna end up in the same place by the time we get over there anyways, so it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. Sometimes on highway, depending on how the I guess I can say this to every map, so I shouldn't just say highway. Every map, depending on, but on highway, if Team A has too many people go to the town, Team B doesn't have enough go to the town, you lose. On the flip side, you can also lose if Team A has more people go to the 1-2 line and Team B doesn't. This map is pretty balanced for the most part. As long as the teams roll out correctly depending on what the other team does. So it's never I shouldn't say never, but it doesn't seem like you get the one-sided washouts quite as bad on this map. And that's always good for me because I can't stand it when, you know, you get the one-sided one team rolls the other. It's just, I've said it a bunch of times, when one team rolls the other, it doesn't matter which team you're on, it still just sucks. I like to have a little bit of competition and a little, I'd rather have 20 really good close games that I lose than 5 wins that I just roll right over the other team, And I hate losing, but I'd just rather play something that challenges me a little bit than just have, horrible teams on one side. On the flip side of that, it seems like I always get on the team, not always, but more often than not, I get on the team with morons, so, Maybe that's why I can sit here and say I'd rather be on the team that, has a loss but has a really good game so many times, because I get the losses anyways, so I might as well be on the team that has a good game. I sync one into that KV-4, one of the KV-4s, and then you see I start waggling the old turret back and forth. Sync one into that KV-4, and again you'll see me, I start, not giving him a perfectly flat spot to shoot at, so I bounce. That right there bugs me, World of Tanks. He was out past the other one, and I didn't even see him from, what is it? Where, 100 meters, 140 meters, and I couldn't even see him. But I put 2 into him, and then they decided that, hey, they got to move out because they're not ever going to win that battle, which is true. They're not ever going to win doing what they were doing. So, he takes out my tracks. I still haven't taken any damage, though. Now, right here, I should be backing up, but I want the shot first. And he gets to put one into me before I get turned around and get side scraping again. But you'll notice I'm going to get into a position right here. I was thinking about pushing up to help Joe, but he said he was okay. So, okay, he's okay. I'm going to go back to side scraping. My tracks eat that shot, and then I'm able to pull up. So that's one KV-4 out. And Joe stops that one right in time for me to stop the tank and have the turret keep on rotating. It bugs me lately. I didn't hit anything. And I stopped, and then the turret keeps on going, and I wasn't turning my turret. It wasn't like I was turning my turret and I had to stop and didn't stop in time. I wasn't turning my turret, and it just, when you stop, the turret wiggles, which I guess that's more realistic to a tank. I just never noticed it as much until I was on the Xbox One. And with the new update, you notice it even more. Like when you stop the tank, the turrets really drop. Your nose of the tank drops. You know, so I like that. I shouldn't complain about it because it's cool. So, it's just annoying at times. Try to squeeze my fat ass through there. Trying to get over here to get a shot on that medium. But I don't know if I'm going to get there or not. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Joe got there. Joe's a little bit better at stuff like that. See, I'm more the cautious player. And it kind of is a detriment to my gameplay sometimes. Like right now, I went around to the right there because Joe said he'd been spotted. And I didn't want to be behind him because if the artillery takes a shot at him and misses, good chance it's going to hit me. So, but I tend to wait. Like if I'm in cover, I tend to wait till I'm pretty sure I can come out before I come out. I don't. And a lot of people don't. That's probably why a lot of people get higher scores than I do, because they kind of just go for it. And my mindset is this is a team game, and I've got to keep my gun in the game. You know, I'm going to finish off that artillery. Didn't get much of a chunk of XP, damage for it because he was almost dead. But hey, a kill's a kill, right? So we're on 2 kills. I believe Joe's on 3 kills right now. So if I can get this artillery, he was telling me he had 3 kills. You know, 1 more kill and we'll get brothers in arms. And I'm like, I ain't never gonna get that artillery. There's just no way. He's hunkered down in there. There ain't no way I'm gonna get the shot. So I'm not even aimed here. You watch. I'm not even fucking aimed. That's a 1 in 1,000 shot. So yeah, 1 in 1,000 shot to give us brothers in arms. We win. V for victory. 47,220 silver. 3964 for XP. 2,700 damage dealt. 8 penetrations. 1490 block. Only a 3rd class mastery, but like I said, the game, we got brothers in arms, so usually when you get a brother, usually when I get a brothers in arms, the games, I consider it good enough to throw up on YouTube. Like I said, there's some YouTube channels out there that only put, games that are unbelievably extraordinary on it. I'm not like that. If I have a good game, I put it up there just to watch. If people enjoy it, cool. If you'd rather have 1 game a week that's really exceptionally good, you have to go somewhere else, because I just soon put the more content up, the better. Joe ends up in 1st place with 3,300 damage. I end up in 3rd with 2,700 damage. He gets 1,406 for XP. I put 1 shot into the Lorraine for 39 damage, took him out of the game. 1 shot into the Tiger P, took him out of the game, the GW Tiger P. 3 shots for 1217 to that KV-4, took him out of the game. And 3 shots for 1,419 to that KV-4. Again, Joe ended up with 1,406 for base XP. I was 1,146. We each got 3 kills, so I shot 10 shots, hit 10 hits, penetrated 8. Took 8 hits. 3 of them were non-penetrating, so my armor blocked 1,490 potential damage. So, you end up with 47,000 silver, and you take, damage received 322 and damage dealt 2,700. So that's, you've heard this if you've watched me for a while, you've heard this in old videos. That's a good ratio. When you can take that little damage and deal out, 2,700 damage in this tank isn't, a great game by any means. It's really average. It's maybe subpar, I don't know. It's an average game. However, that's the tanks we ran into. We cleaned up the corner, and we pushed forward into the base, so we did our part. Hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong, and remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.